Hey, this is Brett Karstens. I'm the Haunted Medium, and you are listening to Bigfoot Club Podcast.
I wanted to mention, if you're listening to Bigfoot Club on any of these platforms, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Stitcher, Google Play, Alexa, YouTube, Listen Notes, or Deezer, please give us a comment, give us a 5-star rating, give us a subscription, give us a follow. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, please like and follow us on social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find us by searching Bigfoot Club, the number 1. If you have any Bigfoot, paranormal, or just strange stories, please email us at bigfootclub, the number 1, at gmail.com. Please check out Matt Knapp's YouTube channel, Bigfoot Crossroads, and Planet Fear Podcasts. Planet Fear Podcasts can be found on any platform. Also, give a listen to Nightcrawler's Bigfoot Radio on YouTube with Lauren Smith. Nightcrawler's Bigfoot Radio is also found on many other platforms. So if you enjoy the show and would like Bigfoot Club to keep making episodes, then perhaps you would consider supporting the show. You can do this by donating to our PayPal link. These donations will support Bigfoot Club to continue to bring episodes and content. Thank you so much for your support. Hey everybody. Bigfoot Club Season 3, Episode 1, Robert Jesse Dominguez with Steven and Ash, and we have a guest in the studio today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Mrs. Dominguez.
Just Blair.
Blair Dominguez.
Blair Charles.
She's married to you.
Yeah, but it's not official on the ID.
Social Security Office.
Yeah, there you go.
It is on Facebook, and that's all that matters because that's what
it's on bills too. So
it's on bills too.
So that's you're married,
and it's on Sam's Club membership too, which we got today.
Sam's Club is the most binding form of government.
It is. It's like interwoven.
Yeah, interwoven.
It's
interwoven, tangled up in a web.
That's an inside joke. You won't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Blair is joined. That sounded rude. Blair Dominguez is joining us today because we were celebrating the boy's birthday today, right?
We celebrated like a motherfucker.
Yes.
So we're at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Mm-hmm. Chuck E. Jesus.
Chunky Jesus.
Another Chucky day.
So we were celebrating that today. So she's actually joining us for Episode 1, Season 3. We're opening up, and it's...
Three's always been my favorite number.
There's a lot going on, man. We going to change the format a little bit on Bigfoot Club
because we's tired.
Yeah, we're gonna do like every 2 weeks instead of doing every, because we did every week last season
and the season before.
Yeah, season before. So
we're going for quality, not quantity.
Right,
yeah, quality, quantity, and we're gonna actually research and actually bringeth.
We're going to bring it.
I've been researching this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying about you. I was talking about like, the rest of us.
I was like, oh, that's what we're doing? We're just now starting to do that?
Was that a hit on somebody that was no longer on the show?
I don't know. How much have we increased our followers? Since,
a lot.
I mean, shout out to our Facebook fans.
Yeah.
What is up, y'all?
Yeah, we're about 3,500 on the Facebook page, so which is great. I'm super excited about that. So thank you everybody for following and liking us on Facebook. So I'm pretty happy about that. I did want to say I want to do a shout out to somebody, a big fan of ours.
Oh yeah, this is a cool story. Did he tell you guys about this?
So for Christmas, my boss, I won't say her name, her son does all these like these cutting boards or like some kind of like wood work. Carving. Like
ask him if
like carpenter
he wants us to promote him. With pictures of it.
Yeah, we probably should.
If you want to, yeah, that'd be cool.
Call him right now.
Because they're nice. Call your boss on a Saturday.
She who will not be named.
Yeah. So her son does these electrical design wood carving, and so she made me like a cutting board of the logo Bigfoot Club. And so I think her niece lives in Idaho, and so they were doing a Zoom or something, and they were like showing her. She was showing her son's work, and her son was walking by. He's like 14 years old. And he saw the logo. And he says, "Hey, I listened to that show. That's a great show." Aunt, I almost said her name.
Well, you didn't use live.
Well, you can always edit it out.
So,
unless it's live.
Just put a bleep. We're never going to go live.
Yeah.
Again.
No, that was because you were with so and so.
Well,
it could
that
change.
was the
It
worst.
could be better.
Like I have trauma.
Yeah.
Not really. It was just horrible. But anyway.
So I want to do a shout out to Travis Walker of Curry D. Eileen, Idaho. So
Curry D. What?
Curry Dean Eileen, Idaho. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
That's a long name.
No,
Curry
that,
Dean
just
Eileen.
that name after Curry Dean.
Hey man, that's what it is. Travis, thanks for listening to us. Yeah, thanks for listening to us. So
Thanks, Travis.
super excited about that. So normally I think we start off each season like with a guest and stuff. So I decided not to do it this time. So I think we need to talk a lot about our season coming up. So I know one of my first guests I wanted to talk about was Ray Ramos. He does Cryptnals. He's doing a comic book. He's based out of El Paso. So he's going to be our first guest. I would like to get Billy Simmons in, and everybody here except Blair knows Billy Simmons. So
Yeah, Billy's cool.
Yeah,
I've slept on his kitchen floor before.
He's very, very cool. He actually wants to, whenever we're ready to go under his wing and go shoot guns, and he'll show us how to use it and what to do, what not to do.
I want to shoot guns.
Yeah.
I know what to do, but I just like to do it.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'm not really good at it, even though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it. I don't know how good I like handguns because my hands are stupid now, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with the rifle.
Yeah.
And I have been since I was a little kid, because it's true. It's true.
So.
Yeah. So when do you plan on having Billy on here?
I talked to him like in November, and then I think that was a busy season for him because he hunts a lot. So, and then he hit me back up in December, but I told him that we were going to start the show like in February or March. So I need to reach back out to him. So I'd like to get him on second, and then eventually I would love to talk about the Cecil Hotel again. Mm-hmm. We touched on it last season. I forgot the name of the episode, but the number, but it was American Bigfoot Hotel Story. Right?
American Bigfoot Story Hotel.
Yeah.
Because we were told about the Teddy Roosevelt thing was also in the same episode. So it's like, that goes with it.
So
American Bigfoot Story Hotel.
So we actually did it. So I think we needed to touch back on it because I thought we could have done a better job on that. So and whenever I say I mean
we had a different setup then too. That's when we were doing segments. So we just spent 20 minutes on each thing.
Yeah.
Then, so
I know Steven's excited about doing that. So
it's just an interesting story, and it needs to be talked about.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much. I mean, there's true crime, there's paranormal, there's just mystery stuff there, and it's like,
and then also just whatever the fuck we want to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah. So
it reminds me of that short story from Stephen King, 1408.
Yeah.
How I think it was probably based off that.
Dude, when I investigated the Waxahachie Hotel and they had their ghost tour, not the Waxahachie Hotel, but the one in Waxahachie, the Roger Hotel. There, I don't know who they had doing the tours then, and I hope to God that he doesn't do them anymore. But he made up so many stories, and half of them were from that movie. It had just come out.
That's lame.
1408?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And I was usually the one who did the write-ups for the website because I like to write. And
Did you call him out on it?
oh, Sandy had to edit it. She's like, I kind of toned that down a little bit. I was like, I was so mad because I did the research afterwards to see if any of those stories I could find any. And like, there's not a day other than like, yeah, sometimes there were shootouts and stuff, but none of like all these stories.
Like the man who drowned in his soup.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Did he say that? I mean, that would have been stupid.
I mean, he said like that a woman, like, you know, of course they have at the Rogers Hotel, this motherfucker, he told us one story in this room was that the person killed themselves in the bathtub with a butter knife. But he's like, she just like cut into her arm so much that the flesh was, it's like, with a butter knife?
Yeah.
How?
She was spreading it then.
And just
Sorry.
like all like that, so
I
many
got that.
people committed suicide in this room and that room and whatever, and I couldn't find any evidence of that.
Well,
I
Wow.
was so mad. I'm like, I'll eat crow if someone can prove it happened.
Okay, so Cecil Hotel, I would like to touch back on that. I also like to touch on, there's a story that it was kind of interesting, was brought to me by Ken Marble. Portlock,
Oh yeah.
Alaska.
Alaska. Mm-hmm.
That was a really intriguing story, and I'd like to dive deep into that one.
There's a lot of interesting stories from Alaska.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's
Can we talk
It's
about
huge.
Burroughs at Alaska?
Yeah.
What happened in Burroughs?
yeah.
30 days a night.
the movie.
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett.
That's a scary movie.
And speaking of which, Blair loves Josh Hartnett.
Do you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, oh my God, he's so cute.
We'll see.
Have you watched Penny Dreadful?
No, she wouldn't.
no,
she
I
wouldn't
have
like
not.
that. She didn't.
Is it too scary and too
scary.
sexy?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about too sexy.
It's
but
pretty. It's like it's really scary, but there's a lot of sexy in it, so it kind of balances.
Yeah.
Oh, it has an Evergreen,
well.
right?
Huh?
Evergreen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I need to watch it then.
Yeah, it's got
That's right, that's right.
it's got Timothy Dalton in it too. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
so
You can just hold my hand the whole way through it.
so I know.
No, yeah. Eva Green's really, really good in it. It's like insanely good. Like, give her all the awards.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to watch it.
There's
Yeah.
another one that got canceled in the 4th season,
Son of a bitch.
3rd or 4th season. I mean, it kind of had an ending, but
Yeah.
I had the comic books. So it's supposed to be a continuation, and it's not that great.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's always
whatever.
like that. It's always like that. So
Yeah, well, you know.
I just like to point out once we finish this episode, they're gonna be asleep.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, whatever.
Um,
That's
I-
how they sleep with their eyes open. That's like
The
that's scary.
creepiest
That's
thing.
scary.
It is so scary.
It's just creepy. And I'm over here like Sebastian. He's just like
Now,
Yeah.
I haven't seen the whole, like, eyes open thing.
me and Ash could really like we seen it like what the is he asleep or is he snapping her fingers and
Yeah.
well,
Finally.
because I'll just stand there because sometimes like neighbors have a kid too, and I think they'll wake and I'll check on them, and I'll just stand there. And normally, if he's awake and I open the door, he'll be like, "Hi, Ash."
Yeah.
He was screaming that in Chuck E. Cheese like an hour after I've been there. He just saw him running. He's like, "Hi."
Jesus man.
It's like,
Yeah.
I've seen you since I've been here, hon.
Aww. I think
So-
they had a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a pretty good
It
day.
was another Chucky day.
Maybe
Are you gonna sing?
no.
Go for it.
Go for it.
That's usually how you break the ice. We
Yeah.
start singing.
Yeah. You're not nervous, are you?
No, maybe.
You're nervous. It's okay. It's like the first episode.
I do want to say that whenever we started the podcast, you were supportive. You were extremely supportive. You were very critical about it too.
Oh, yeah.
You were very, very critical about the podcast, and I will say this: that most of the suggestions that you've made, I've made into the show, and it's done positive work. It's done because you told me to take out wrestling, and so I took out wrestling.
I wanted to tell you that too, but I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Just because I felt like our listeners were divided anyway, because like half of the people didn't give a shit about this stuff, and opposite for the people that
and it wasn't fair because like I was cutting down like Bigfoot, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and I was doing paranormal 30 minutes, and I was doing wrestling for 30 minutes. So I didn't think it was fair for anybody that was a fan of Bigfoot or a fan of paranormal or a fan of wrestling. So I didn't think it was good. So I did. You did make that idea to me, and I did make the change. And you did say, hey, 2 hours is too long. You said 2 hours is too long.
Do it the Michael Rosenbaum way, 1 hour.
Yeah. So, we did take wrestling out. We dropped it down to 1 hour, and we tripled our downloads. So,
and guess what? She's still not happy.
Yeah,
she's still.
I am happy.
She goes, "How about y'all do like 25-minute episodes?"
25? Seriously?
No, I
like, oh my goodness.
You know how Steven jokes around all the time.
Blair, what else do you want to do?
Just do the intro, say your name, and then the outro. Oh, now we have Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, is Diamond outside right now?
Yeah.
So cute.
You're a editing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
whatever.
Man.
We can just roll for however long, and
just leave it on, leave everything on, because it's just like talk shop in a way, because we're not really talking about
a subject or nothing like that.
Just the future.
Or nothing.
The future.
The future's now. Past is past.
The past is past, the present's now.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken. So that's pretty good, Ash. Thanks.
You're welcome. I can give a dirty. I watched that movie so much because I have such a crush on Adam Beach.
Yeah.
Kicking Wing.
You probably don't know, Steven, since you don't have crushes on guys.
Yeah.
He's Kicking Wing.
That's a lie. I have man crushes.
Yeah.
He has man crushes. I don't even know who they are.
Yeah. I can go on a list.
True.
Robert knows probably a couple, but
Bane.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Chris Pratt.
Tom Hardy and Tom Softy.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
We haven't talked about him in a long time, have we?
No, Man of the Woods.
I don't have any more music on it, so.
Well, you can't do that.
Oh, the movie that we just watched with Justin Timberlake.
With Justin Timberlake?
Shush. He's French.
That one.
Let's promote that. Justin Timberlake's Palmer.
Let's get paid.
Yeah, watch it on Apple Plus. It's very good.
Okay.
Great movie.
Give us $5, Justin Timberlake.
So.
That seems within reason. I don't know.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake.
We've been eating vodka.
We have.
Yeah.
We've been eating vodka and drinking
vodka
sandwiches.
gummy bears.
They've been eating vodka.
I've been eating vodka.
I haven't.
That's
been
why
eating.
I'm a little bit rambly. But
Robert's rocking the straight edge society.
our fans like it.
You are too. You gotta drive me home.
Oh yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I'm the designated driver.
Yeah.
Or we sleep here. I vote sleepover.
No. I like to sleep on my bed.
Yeah.
No offense, Robert.
No, that's fine. Where's that from?
What?
I gotta sleep in my own bed.
Yeah, that's you.
I have an inflatable chair that folds out. Too.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's fancy.
That's
Well,
something.
Blair, you can stay here. I can pick you up.
I'm the one that has to work at noon,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All the sense.
Sorry. So sorry.
I will say that during our break, I will say this. I think whenever we did our break, we were at 17,000 downloads.
And now
it's at 19,000.
Ooh.
So within our break over since 2 months, we've had 2,000 more downloads, which is outstanding. I love it.
Pretty dope, man.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty awesome.
So I was pretty happy with that.
So, hey, Robert. We need to get the ball rolling on our merch.
Yeah, we do. I gotta.
Because the people are starting to
Yeah.
say people. There's been like one
Yeah.
guy. That's enough.
Yeah.
It's like that person agrees with me, and so everybody does.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely gotta get our merch going. Even if it's not our logo, we can probably talk about getting other designs out of Bigfoot Club. And so there is a guy on the Facebook page. His name is Jonathan Dodd. I don't know if you guys. I post his stuff. It's like paintings and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he did the logo for the Smokey. No, not Smokey. Keith Crabtree get together that we're going to go to next weekend.
Falk. Is that the word you're looking for?
Yeah, Falk. I don't know if it was called Falk Festival or just called.
It's called. I think it's just Falk Monster Camp.
So
I don't know. We should look. Hang on. I'll look.
He actually did the logo for that
because we should promote it.
Yeah.
Too.
Is there any chance that we can get Ben Templesmith too?
Man, I would love that if we could reach out to him.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
No, God, hold on.
It's on Bigfoot Night Callers.
Well, yeah, I have it in my events.
How come they don't call it the Night Howlers? Is that because of Zootopia?
The Night Howlers?
Yeah.
No, because they've been since before Zootopia, man.
Oh yeah.
I think
talking about the Night Howlers.
I'm going to go a little deep here.
It's called the 2021 Falk Monster Camp Out!
Okay. That's run by Keith Crabtree and Lauren Smith with Bigfoot Night Callers Radio. They're promoting that, so I think she's managing him. So I think she's producing a lot of that stuff. So,
but it's March 5th through the 7th at Alex Smith Park in Falk, Arkansas. And
so that logo is done by Jonathan Dodd.
Okay.
And so I would like to have him do an alternate Bigfoot Club design for us. So I think I'm going to reach out to him and see what he charges and probably get that going. So I'm pretty excited about that. So and then we can just do different shirts all the time, and so that way, because I know there was I posted our current logo that I can't sell.
Yeah.
Of the boys wearing the Bigfoot Club T-shirts, and I was got like maybe like 10 people asking, "Hey,
we love those shirts.
Hey, I want that shirt."
Can you add something on it too that doesn't really? What? It's like not stealing it, but like add something to it.
I've changed the whole thing on it. I've changed everything. I changed the only thing I didn't change was club.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't change. I changed Bigfoot, and I took a lot of stuff out. I widened the skull on that one. Mm-hmm. So if you look at the original Bullet Club logo, the skull's really skinny.
Yeah.
And this one's really wide.
And then it has trees.
Instead of bullet.
Yeah. This one has trees. It has sticks, rocks. No, I'm just kidding. Acorns.
Acorns.
So I think. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, this one I changed completely, and I'm looking down at my shirt like everybody else can see it, but
I'm looking at it too. That's why
but I changed it completely, but it's still.
Well, I feel like our listeners know what we're talking about because it's on our.
Yeah,
it's our picture.
The picture on logo on the banner or whatever.
So
yeah,
I did change the music. So I went with White Bat Audio, and so I have a new song. So I can't play it on here. No, I can't play it on here. So, but
on the board.
But no, I don't have it on the board.
Is it on the phone? You can play the phone through the board on like you do a phone call, because that's how I was recording those songs I was doing.
Real quick about the T-shirts, it's so cute because if the boys ever see the Bigfoot Club T-shirt that's out right now, they say it's Robert's shirt. Mm-hmm. You're wearing Uncle Robert's shirt.
Because sometimes your dad will be wearing the shirt.
Yep,
He'll be rocking the shirt.
Cassandra has one.
And they'll be like, "Hey, that's Uncle Robert's shirt."
Yeah. So the select few will have the first round of shirts that'll be worth millions.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
worth millions. Joe Rogan would want to buy one.
One day,
oh man,
that would be awesome.
Probably. No, we could just give Joe one. It's like,
Yeah, I totally would.
Oh, I was listening to Mike Tyson the other day. It's like you work hard and you scrape for the rest of life, and then when you get rich, everyone just gives you everything. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what they were talking about.
Shit.
He's like, you ever heard of the Bigfoot Club podcast? Jamie, pull up their website.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there it is right there. It's run by this guy, Robert Jesse Dominguez.
He wants to believe so hard.
Yeah. I think that's fascinating.
Yeah, but I've seen also ones where he was making fun of them really, really bad.
Well, I mean, we make fun of him really, really bad.
Yeah, that does.
I know Blair can't hear this, but we picked, and people whenever they're hearing the show, they'll hear the music, but I wanted to cue it again and see what you guys thought of it. I know you guys already heard it, but since we're talking about it on the show, so I know you can't hear it.
It's okay. Are we back on?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been back on.
So it kind of, to me, it sounds kind of ominous, a little bit, little dark, and it's different from the old Bullet Club theme that I used and I changed. So,
not to ruin it, but it kind of sounds like the very beginning of Ace of Base, Happy Nation.
I was just
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This one?
This just
when you
happened,
guys
right?
were gone and we were just whatever, I was singing Ace of Base. I was like, why am I singing Ace of Base? I'm like, oh yeah, because that's what the beginning sounds
so
Happy
you go.
Nation.
But no, I was singing All That She Wants, but
Yeah.
it all kind of sounds the same, like.
so you guys don't like it?
No. But what else?
You know me, man. I like Ace of Base.
Yeah, I like me some Ace of Base too.
I like me some Ace.
Dun, 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 dun,
So
I like that. The
This-
boys liked it.
this is from White Bat Audio, and it's called Streets of Gotham. And so I picked it, and now it's officially the theme for Bigfoot Club. So
Nope.
so.
Whoever created it, like they're not gonna be like, oh, you're using my stuff.
No, he actually offers it for free, and so I emailed him and said, "Hey, I'm going to use this for Bigfoot Club," and he gave me like a receipt, like saying, "Okay, you're going to use it here, use it."
And he's not gonna get mad if it did.
No, but the only thing is that I have to promote him. I have to say,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
this is by what?
That sounds like a good deal, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
so it was for free.
That's pretty
So
cool.
Streets of Gotham. Thanks, man.
So I really, really like it a lot, and I think because like to me, I have had to make some sacrifices, I had to make some changes, and I love Bullet Club, and I love the Bullet Club theme, but I know for us to get where I want to go, we're gonna have to change stuff. So I've accepted that, and I let it go. So
Yeah.
but that's just me. So. But yeah, that's I'm pretty excited about that, and I've changed it. So, I'm waiting on my logo too. My older brother Richard Dominguez is doing the Bigfoot Club logo, and hopefully we'll have that out pretty soon. And I'll have it on the Podbean page, and we'll have all the logo changed out and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about that
And
too.
merch.
Merch, yes, and we gotta worry about merch and get merch out to the fans and the people that are following us. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we're gonna do the logo. We're gonna do also additional shirts, Bigfoot Club shirts, different types, and we're gonna probably do seasonal and do it for a limited time and put that out. So be looking for that. So I'm pretty excited about that. So
Hey, artists and designers, holla.
yeah. So
Are we gonna do like more than t-shirts, like maybe like beanies or hats or?
I don't know.
mugs?
I mean, I want to do that, but I mean, right now I'm just gonna worry about shirts and then go from there. So
I think
yeah,
again, y'all, holla. Tell us what you want.
yeah, the fans. Yeah,
Which that's the thing, y'all comment. That's one thing that drives me crazy is we don't ever
Nobody comments.
not too much other than oh, I liked it. Oh, and I'm like, that's great. I'm not talking shit about people saying like it, but
Right.
let us know what you liked about it.
Yeah.
What you didn't like about it. And what kind of stuff you want to hear in the future.
yeah. So I will say this. I know I haven't really talked to you guys about this, but I was on Planet Fear with Matt and Lauren during the break, and I was in Tulsa in December, and I was on an episode. I think it was episode 3. And Lauren had this really good idea, and I know we've kind of touched on it a little bit in the past, and I want to maybe in this season talk about it a little bit, because she was talking about infrasound. I know we've talked about this before with the Brown Springs episode, but infrasound, and I was talking about EMF, and when I was describing it to her, she says that sounds like infrasound.
I was trying to look up stuff about that, and I have found scientific studies about both.
Yeah.
Because it's involves something with vibration waves. I don't know.
Yeah.
Things that I couldn't quite comprehend because my knowledge is
your,
not
your science is not
yeah,
that.
I kind of understood mostly because there was diagram. They had pictures,
Right.
So it helped.
Because I
I
think
read the picture books.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think at the time I was probably their very first paranormal and Bigfoot researcher on that they've ever discussed with about it, and so, when I was talking about it, she was saying that sounds like infrasound, and so that's something that we could really talk about.
It's a similar feeling.
Yeah, it's almost like too similar.
Like I would say EMF is like this deep, like sick to your stomach kind of dread feeling, like from because it, and the infrasound or what I feel my experience was with it.
Right.
It was more like a than a like a.
But
I mean, like in my brain, it's like I say, like one's like cloudy and the other's sharp.
Well, I mean,
guess,
like
I don't know.
Some people
like how it felt.
Right. But I'm saying some people respond to EMF different than other people do. So, but I thought it was interesting because, like, I was talking about Brown Springs and I was explaining, like I was saying, how I felt, and she said that it's, and I go, you know what, I've never no one's ever asked me that question before, so that's actually kind of intriguing. So,
it's funny because. When we were talking about it before, you brought up like when we were at the cemetery that last time in Hallsville, and how we were having a whole lot of EMF for no reason,
right
in the middle of nowhere, and it's like,
no,
why?
there was like, I don't recall any power lines in that area,
right?
So
it could have. I mean, there was a little bit, but not that I would think would.
That would like
it was
make
just
it peg
like
off.
your typical, because there's houses out there, but what are y'all doing?
So I'm sign languaging.
Yeah.
I can't even talk to Steven, and I'm thinking in my head. So the power lines mean that Bigfoot is near. Bigfoot is always near power lines.
No, not necessarily. It's just there's theories about whenever Bigfoot wants to. I don't know what's a good word to say, Ash.
Use it as a mapping point or something. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're thinking of?
It's more like it's to like stop or impede someone or like an animal. They give out infrasound, and so it kind of paralyzes a person to not proceed or not go any further or not attack or whatever, right? Right.
It basically, just the way it felt to me, or what what we think happened was, it just felt like, when you get like that sudden rush of adrenaline, like when you almost, like when you almost fall or whatever. It's just like a quick little, like, but
it's bombarding you,
and it just like
when
all
you come
down
across,
the spine.
when you come across one.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
And it's there are animals that do that. Like I think tigers do it to their prey.
To their prey to
stun them.
paralyze them. So
I mean, but wouldn't you say that about pretty much anything paranormal though, like ghosts, like?
Well, it depends on they're manifesting. I think, and that's, I don't know, you can correct me on this, Ash, but whenever it's in theory, when someone manifests, it brings up a bunch of
it
EMF.
draws in energy.
Yeah.
And EMF is electromagnetic field, which anything can get. I mean, everything gives off that's electronic gives off that.
Right.
And theoretically, that's what a spirit is made out of. It's just energy, electricity, whatever.
Whenever it manifests or makes itself appear. So the reason we were saying is that there's
Power lines.
No, we were just saying that somebody was asking me the question about EMF, and then she was talking about that infrasound. So it was almost like you have the same kind of feeling, like you get dizzy, you get nauseated, you see stuff,
and I wonder if like they affect the same part of the brain,
right?
Like because it's frequency, it's waves. It's like you just can't hear it. It's not in our range of hearing. Like you just like feel it. And you kind of get that, like, if you're in front of like stacks at a concert, like the big speakers, because the low frequency, sometimes you'll get that that feeling. And that's the same type of feeling,
To get back to what you were asking about the power lines. So when we went to Hallsville, we were doing, like, in the past, whenever I met Ash, when Steven and I met Ash.
This is where I had my first encounter, was at that cemetery we did the live at.
So we went out to Hallsville, and this is where Steven and I met Ash. And we were doing paranormal. They were doing paranormal stuff first, and then we did Bigfoot stuff afterwards. So this past year, we went back to Hallsville. It was me, Chris, and Ash, and so we were out in the middle of nowhere in a cemetery, and I had a K2 meter, and it was pegging off at 20 milligauss, which like a fuse box is like 20 milligauss, and that's a lot of energy.
And we're in the middle of the cemetery.
We're in the middle of
on
the cemetery.
a dirt road in bumfuck Texas.
And there was no power lines by there.
I mean, just like regular, what you would think in a rural, just to a house. But we were far enough away from him, I wouldn't think that we would be able to pick it up.
Yeah,
not that high, at least. That would be like turning on the TV and putting it right in front of it, that kind. And it was usually only when they were talking about me.
Yeah.
It would do it.
It would peg off.
You guys can, to our listeners, you could go back, and we were live this whole time because it's dark, you can't see it.
Yeah.
And whatever. But I mean, you can see like our meters and stuff, and
it was a crazy night.
It was.
So it was.
But unfortunately, we didn't get any EMF really, or not EMF, EVPs,
right,
or anything like that, or any audio.
There was a couple of things, but it was hard to make it out.
Wasn't it like? No, it was it the other cemetery where most of we couldn't get anything done.
It was Hallsville,
where Chris he washed his recorder.
Yeah,
or was that? Yeah, it was that one.
That was the other one. That was
the other one, and you couldn't download the audio. I want to listen to that because that's when I did the Estes method.
Yeah,
and I want to listen to what was going on because I don't know.
Yeah,
I just went just for myself. I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, I think when we were in Hallsville, we had I think it was 3 EVPs. It was one saying something. I can't remember what they were saying. And we could probably have to go back and listen to it. I'm sorry, and one of them was like someone grinding their teeth. And it was like two other ones were short words that I couldn't figure out what they were saying. And then we got the calls that could have been, I don't know, coyote or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was just wildlife.
Owl. But we had like 6 calls that same night too. So, but it was strange. It was I was pretty excited, but I think I was more scared of the locals than I was.
Well, yeah. But in that same cemetery, we had that wall, in that corner. It's just you get to a certain point.
Yeah.
They couldn't go past it, and
it was just very intense. It's it's hard to explain.
Yeah, it was just
very
intense.
It's
just it wasn't really bad. It didn't. It was just nope. When you walk into a room and someone's been talking about you and you shouldn't be in that room.
Yeah.
It's kind of that feeling.
Awkward.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not going over there.
It was kind of strange. So, yeah, so we can actually talk about that down the road on this season coming up. So, but
it's interesting.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I want to, and I'm sure we're going to come up with other stuff to talk about and other guests.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff,
especially after this next weekend.
So yeah, so we're going to Fouke, Arkansas. So we're gonna do a Bigfoot meetup, and we're gonna probably talk to Luke and Lauren Smith and some other people.
Oh yeah,
So you don't know who's all going to be there, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna try to talk to anybody that wants to talk about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And I'm taking my small microphone, and so we're just gonna set up shop somewhere, I don't know, under a tree or at a bench, and just start talking to people. So I'm pretty excited about that. So
that's where
that is exciting.
Legend of Boggy Creek.
Yeah.
So are you gonna go? This is where the creature goes.
God, that's such
Nobody knows.
That's such a cheesy song too.
But it is of the era.
Yeah, it was. So whenever I hear that song, I always just think about a log and a turtle coming off, falling into the creek. So
I think that was the scene where it was. This is where the creature goes.
Yeah,
what the heck?
That's classic.
Mm-hmm.
Texarkana, which is like where we're going to be staying.
Yeah.
The night. That's where we're getting our hotel rooms.
Yeah,
we're not staying the night because there's not water.
Yeah, we're not.
Like, I need to
we're
take
not
a
gonna be
shower.
camping out. So
Oh, yeah. About
Like, I can camp, but I need, like, I want to flush and, like, if it was just people I knew, like,
Yeah.
4 or 5 of us, I don't know how many people are going to be there. I don't know who's going to be all there. I was like, I want to bathe.
sorry.
Subway.
people listen to this? Is this what y'all want all season long?
They do. It's like they're, you know, it's COVID times. People are lonely. It's like you're hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can't talk back to us. Or you can, but we won't hear you.
Robert Cuddy.
Hey, how you doing?
So one of our loyal fans, Robert. So just want to say shout out to him real quick.
He's gonna enjoy this episode.
Yeah, he is.
I had one job. Don't break shit.
Yeah.
Here I am, breaking microphone.
I gotta do a lot a editing too.
You're over here like struggling
Don't edit
struggling
anything.
to put
Well,
on
maybe.
the mic, and she's over here staring at you eating cake. I'm like, what happened?
It's all
I
right.
broke the mic.
Were you eating cake?
She was eating cake, looking at you, like enjoying it. Like,
This is entertainment. Why do we sound like that?
I know. Hey, you got any frosting?
hey Robert, I know you're having time putting that mic on, but
Drops it 10 times.
she's
I know. I know.
But I had my multi-tool, and it saved the day.
It did
the
save
multi-tool.
the
It did
day.
Every day for everything. Everyone get
Okay.
a multi-tool. And I started carrying that because I'm a nerd and I watch Survivor
I need to give me
Man.
one of those.
And he's like, this is what you need when you're surviving. Like, you need a multi-tool.
yeah, she was really enjoying that cake while you were.
That's good.
It's good cake.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
And
I
I
broke
didn't
the
eat any
episode.
earlier, by the way, which
She
I
was
normally
giving
would've.
us like 5-inch
do
by
it all day.
5-inch slices of cake.
I hope other people notice that too.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was just for like
I
for
thought
your
it was-
friends that because they were leaving. And it's like, oh, well, take this with you. You're going home. Like, no, everybody had.
Have a 7x8 cake.
Their own personal pancake.
So what? I was going to ask you. How do you feel about Bigfoot Club podcast?
I
Yeah.
Now that you
You're actually officially on it now.
show now.
It's
think it's
fucking
fun.
lit.
yeah, it's
fucking
fun.
It's looking fit.
Yeah.
I think that
That should be our slogan. Bigfoot Club. It's fucking lit. That should on the back of our shirts, but like with like the little
Like in cursive.
well, like where it's censored out, like the
yeah.
like hashtag
Right.
at whatever.
it's fun. It's something that you can do to relax and have fun.
Yeah.
And to me, it almost seems like we're around the table, like we would be playing a board game.
Yeah.
But
I
some
do
people
have Cards
never
Against
can
Humanity.
play the board game long at all. So you just sit there and talk,
Yeah.
have some Coca-Colas with your friends.
But you were nervous at first.
Not a
wasn't it?
sponsor.
Yeah,
She was being really quiet. Like she was
Yeah.
like,
a new thing, but yeah,
We ate some gummies when you're.
you gotta
My
tell
gummy
yourself
bear
you can't
vodka
change
soup.
your voice, even though you hate hearing your voice on recording. You can't change it, so
Yeah.
just do you, boo boo.
we like to do like deep voices.
We do.
But it's fun. I think that
I was doing that
everybody
really
should
bad in the first episode.
Dude,
I was
real
doing
deep.
really.
have
I was doing
anyone
very
to
ASMR.
do a podcast and
Deep voices.
you hang out with friends.
Check it out. This is honor of you.
Bitch ass.
Oh, you can't hear
Yes.
it. You can't hear it.
I heard some of it. I think it was my favorite word.
Yeah.
What is
Bitch
that?
ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, we use that on occasion. So
I think that's what you said too after you finished your cake and Robert fixed the microphone. She's like, bitch ass.
She threw the plate on the
Yeah.
floor.
Bitch ass. Fixed it.
Bitch ass is a fun word. Everybody should say.
yeah, I like it. I like
Say
it a
it
lot.
to your mom, kids.
Yeah. Say it to your mom, kids.
Yeah,
and your grandma.
we're unrestricted, so we can say shit like that.
Yep.
So
Cool.
I know other Bigfoot podcasts they don't do it, but we do. So
Other Bigfoot vodka.
Bigfoot, yeah,
Bigfoot podcast. There's
Bigfoot
others.
Yeah.
podcast.
I didn't know there were others.
Yeah.
There's only one.
Oh,
That's Bigfoot
that's,
Club.
That's so sweet. You're so sweet.
Y'all were talking about your logo earlier, the original logo, and a lot of people don't know what the original logo is from.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool for people to know why you were talking about that.
Well, I mean, most people in wrestling know it's from the Bullet Club, and so that's
And
where.
that's a wrestling group.
Yeah, it's a wrestling team in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and they're like anti-heroes, and so they got really popular like in 2015, like really big, and their shirt was outselling WWE stuff like big time, and so
we ripped it off.
yeah.
So anyway, we just were ripping.
No, to be fair,
really.
I made the shirt before I thought about the idea for the podcast.
And it's just for fun.
Completely, of course.
So then I said, you know what? I'm going to name it Bigfoot Club. And hey, I already have a logo.
There
so
you
it's-
go. Yeah.
There you go.
So-
It worked out
Starting
perfect.
out. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
too sweet.
And a lot of people wanted that shirt, so that means that a lot of people are going to want the new shirt
Right.
coming up.
You just got to
Exactly.
put them on the boys.
Yep.
And on
Yeah.
the boys,
They'll be the
perfect little
models.
models.
Yep.
For it.
So yeah,
They're going to be Sebastian like, you're lost? Bigfoot Club. I thought you were lost.
it's Uncle Robert's.
It's Uncle Roberts.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited about the merch. I'm excited about this season.
How many episodes?
How many?
Question.
How many episodes?
We can
it.
just figure that out when we get there.
I
Or do you
think-
just go, or
We're gonna do it every 2 weeks. So if we do it now, it'd probably be, I don't know, like around 30 episodes, probably 30, 35 maybe.
awesome?
Yeah.
So
Probably be done by
December.
December.
Yeah, because we usually take a break in December, and
What else is happening in December, Steven?
Christmas?
No?
The birth of our Lord and Savior?
That, dear Lord, baby Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
No, but what else is supposed to happen by September? Because you know, if you say it on the mic,
September.
December.
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 Yeah.
September or November?
No,
December.
it's, oh my God, when September comes, no, December, okay? So, by Christmas, you and I together are going to be working on something, and when you put it on, like writing it down, putting it in the atmosphere,
Oh,
He can edit
Because
it
all
out.
these people
because of all these people, we are held accountable.
He can edit it out.
That-
No, by December we are planning on still being married.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Good
Number
luck.
one.
Yeah, that's
And Steven's going to lose 100 pounds, and Blair's going to lose 100 pounds by December.
Well, good deal, man.
Wow.
That is our goal. We've had some awesome motivation.
yeah. Carrie said that if I lose 100 pounds by December, he said he'll give me $500 to give me the PS5.
$500 cash in
he's,
prizes.
see,
Cash
that's what
money.
you do. You promise them a PlayStation and they'll do fucking anything.
Exactly.
Well,
so
you
I
know, but, you
have
know.
learned.
There's pizza, and then there's there's other great
You
food.
can have
Yeah.
a little bit of pizza after you got a PlayStation.
Pizza.
There you go.
Hey.
And just limit it and
Hey, do you got any ranch with
portion
that?
it. But yeah, the winter storm kind of threw us off
personal
because of the
pan one.
stress and everything.
Yeah.
But I think we can get right back on and get the healthy lifestyle started. I don't even know what made me think of this.
Yeah, we're just trying to.
I don't know how we got here.
Yeah,
We
you
said,
saw
oh, no,
that-
no, no. We said how many episodes, and then you said you're going to do them bi-weekly, and then we started talking about till December.
Right.
I
is how
like
many
that, like a
episodes.
quarter of the episode was just us trying to remember what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4-year-olds all day, Chuck E. Cheese,
Yeah.
vodka gummy bears.
Oh my god, I was
You put
so
it together.
exhausted. I don't know why. It's just like
It
there's
was
like
hot,
It's hot,
and
yeah.
sweaty.
they
And
suck your
honestly-
energy to power their machines.
honestly, when we first got there, there wasn't any that much people there. I was like, oh, okay, well, this
Yeah,
is gonna be
chill.
cool. It's gonna be empty. It's only be us, and it's gonna be not as hot. And two more people, like two more big
There
families.
was like 4
Yeah.
more
yeah,
Yeah.
birthday parties.
yeah, and I was like, son of a bitch.
So there's a story about Robert's Facebook. I'm just kidding. that he posts stuff and nobody gets it.
Well, no, I
Everybody
get
gets
it.
it, but Blair doesn't.
Oh, because I'm not as educated.
No,
No,
not,
no.
you just don't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah,
Well, the movies and the comics and the wrestling and the
Yeah.
but it like really like it bothers her. whenever you post something,
I know.
like,
Yes.
you'll put like
Just
you'll
put
some,
it in the search bar.
yeah,
and then
She'll
you'll
post,
know.
Like, you'll post like
Just copy paste.
And then,
perfect
pretend
example.
like you know what's going on, and they'll think they think you're cool. I do that all the fucking time with other people.
Perfect
That's
example.
awesome.
I think you posted. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. She was like,
What? I did not.
"Did you see Robert's post?" I go, no. What did he post? I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. What does that mean? I'm like, it's a song.
It's a rap lyric.
It's a lyric, and she's like,
I'm sure I knew that.
and then she just goes,
Why am I like an
She's WC Fields all of a sudden.
it just bothers her so much, and I'm like, Blair, it's just a post.
Yeah.
Like it or move on.
I would like. I know whenever I post, you promise me to take me to the place where the mountains meet the sea.
Yeah, that's yeah.
From Westworld. I post that all the time, and I know I get a lot of people. What are you talking about? I'm not, it's not Blair.
Why
But,
is everybody so hyper when they're asking Robert? They're so hyper, and it's really exciting. But why?
You know me, I like to exaggerate stuff.
Dramatic?
Yeah, dramatic. There you go.
that's so funny.
No.
But she does do that.
Two of the most dramatic people ever, and then we wonder where our kids get it from.
Right.
Yeah.
You broke my bones.
Yeah. You broke my heart.
Because I talked stern to him. Yeah.
You just gotta
Uncle
put your
Robert
foot down.
puts it down. I don't know.
He lays down the law.
I think I was scared. Ash and I were ready to be grounded.
Yeah,
Sorry.
especially after you broke that mic.
I had one job.
So
She's eating cake.
Oh.
You'll have,
yeah.
She wants a drunk buddy, but
Me and Ash are
Robert
just
and I
gonna-
are a straight edge. So
We're straight edge society.
yeah,
Okay, CM Punk.
that's right.
Oh, his best friend's going to be at Titan Comics
Yeah.
on Friday.
Wait, who?
What's his name? The green.
Jason David Frank.
Yeah, the green Power Ranger.
Oh, he's
He's green, right? He's green, right?
Yeah.
He's green and he's also
Gween.
white.
He's Gween
He's green.
Queen.
and white.
Yeah.
He's the reason why he can't say his color and then power,
Yeah.
because everyone they'll say blue power and then red power and then white.
He's the white Power Ranger, and never really
Yeah.
kind of thought about that. But he was a tiger.
He turns into the Green Ranger. Green power. Yeah, there we go. It works.
So yeah, he's gonna be at Titan.
Friday.
Wait, at Titan Comics?
Yeah.
This Friday?
Yes.
They just announced it like a
Like-
couple of days ago.
A weekday.
Well, if
Like-
anybody listens to
Business
the podcast,
hours.
they know why you played hooky.
You go business hours.
There's only a couple people
At like 3 o'clock.
Listen to my podcast at work. Alex, Esteban, and Charlie said he was going to.
Listen,
That's three.
Alex,
That's three
Esteban,
people.
and
Yeah.
Charlie, don't be snitches because they get stitches and then ditches.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
get
that
stuck
was
in ditches.
a lesson the
Yeah,
boys were going to learn
Esteban.
today. Or not today, last week with Aunt Michelle.
Yeah.
Snitches get stitches was one of the lessons last week.
Dang.
I forgot to tell you, Robert.
hard.
And I think it's in the show. It's show worthy. I think Esteban would like it.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
We did this last time when Robert
Really?
tried
She did a
Well,
Limp Bizkit.
basket.
Yeah.
You know we all are ashamed of being into them in middle school.
I'm not ashamed.
No.
I like Limp Bizkit.
Well,
They're the reason why they found Stain too. So
Yeah.
I
They sure
guess.
did. They sure
I'm gonna
did.
give them props where it's needed. So
Hearts to Aaron Lewis.
yeah, I love you, Aaron Lewis, if you're listening.
he was on the outside and looking. No,
Oh my god.
my senior
It's been a while.
song. My senior song was a Stain song.
Which one?
So Far Away.
Oh, that's a good one.
So
I mean, that's a good one.
It's weird though. I don't
So
know. I
sweet.
don't know how that won. Like, because we voted on it. Like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our
kind of sad.
our
Y'all
prom
are
song was
supposed to be happy.
Mud Shovel from Stain.
I highly doubt that, but you know,
I hope so.
we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah. Okay, no, it was Fade.
Bye.
Stained.
Oh, okay. Robert, are you happy with this?
right now it's just I don't know. I'm just worried about editing. So it's
Yeah,
a lot of
it's-
editing.
Then just
If
don't.
you-
just
yeah.
drop it.
Just
Especially the
trash
part
it.
when you were yelling at the boy.
You what?
Preach.
But no, I mean we can keep going until I guess a little bit over the hour, and
Okay.
talk about, like, so what got you into Bigfoot, Robert?
Well, Legend of Boggy Creek.
Which we're gonna go and meet the guy that was the.
So you're literally going where the creature goes.
Yeah. I mean,
Have you ever seen Legend of Boggy Creek?
No.
we can do that after this.
It's like,
It's on Prime, in it.
yeah. Is it on like the? You can watch it for free.
Yeah.
For free? For free?
Yeah.
Like-
Well, but
For
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to
With,
show
like-
it there.
I should I play that voicemail I got?
Oh yeah, let's talk about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
you need to. We need to talk about this. This is great. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
Wait.
use this.
Here, you can wear my headphones so you can hear it.
Yeah. This is
Because
this might creep
we
out
played it for
Blair.
Steven at the birthday party, but this happened the other night after.
Hi,
when was this?
Blair.
Was this Thursday night? I guess it happened
Hi, Blair.
after he picked me up from work.
Sorry. Saved message.
Oh, she's about to hear it.
Yeah. I'm an old man. I'd like to tell you my story. Yeah, Bigfoot's for real. He's, I know where he lives and I know his address. If you, like to know more, just holler at me. I just want to tell you something before I go bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So Robert put his phone number on our Facebook page, apparently.
Yeah.
And we get this call while he was pumping gas after he picked me up from work the other night. And just didn't know it's just some Florida phone number. So I guess, why don't you send us a message?
So, I wonder, listening to the show,
Yeah. Or
So-
or he's a fan of the Facebook page.
a fan of the Facebook page.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm lost of words here.
I've actually talked to a couple people, like whenever I did other podcasts. I think it was a Desert Paranormal one, and I got some guy that was on there, and then he came and gave me his number, like on like the message chat. I called him, and it was just
It's hard to know. I mean, if
Yeah.
it's his real, if it's him, if it's real,
You
right.
know,
all
Yeah.
that, it's just hard to know. It kind of sounds like a joke.
yeah, it's not. It's,
I
It
couldn't.
sounds like a prank.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't
yeah,
tell.
You
so.
can. You can.
Yeah.
That's a kind of creepy part about it is you can't tell if it's a joke, if he's joking or not.
Yeah.
The whole thing's like.
Yeah, it's not like
That's what threw me off. It's like
Sling
the-
blade.
Sling blade.
Yes,
Sling blade.
the taters or
Yeah.
that one.
So and before he goes, I like to tell you my story before I go bye. So
Bye-bye.
bye. Like,
yeah,
but you didn't tell your
Just
story.
went bye-bye.
Maybe he's an old timer that
yeah.
got something to talk about.
didn't
Well,
And
I didn't touch it.
okay.
good.
I do want to talk about. I got this other phone call.
Oh, there's
Oh
another
no,
one.
there's
Oh, no.
another one.
There's another phone call.
Has Ash heard this one?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
heard this one,
that's
right?
the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
Does Blair want to hear? You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it creepy?
Maybe.
It's a matter of perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or perspective.
So you ready?
Give me your headphones, Ash.
Oh,
So this one I got during the break, and this is kind of weird. So I just want to. You ready? Hello.
Hi, is this Bigfoot Club?
This is Bigfoot Club.
Hi, my name is Greg Codneater, and I'm a big fan of Bigfoot Club.
Well, thank you so much. Have you been listening to us long?
What did you say?
I said, how long have you been listening to the show?
Sorry, I had some interference.
No, it sounds like you're just eating something.
You caught me. You're such a good researcher.
No, I can just hear you crunching your food. What are you eating?
Well, I'm eating muchos tacos. They are so good.
You want to call me back? Looks like you're in the middle of something.
No. I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, shoot.
good.
Okay. He hung up. What the heck? So he hung up. I don't know what's to deal with that. So, I don't know. It's just one of those. It was a weird phone call, so I don't know who that was. So,
Beats. So hey, if you're listening, send us a message.
yeah.
Whoever that caller was, can you at least tell us what you were eating? Because it sounded so good. Like,
He said muchos tacos.
Muchos tacos?
Muchos
Is that
tacos.
What's
So,
Dude, I'm fucking
Muchos
starving.
tacos.
Like, lots of tacos.
yeah.
Starving right now?
Yeah, I am.
mucho, like a lot
occurred to
of
me.
tacos?
Yeah. I
The
think.
hunger just hit you.
Yeah.
I think they're French. French.
Well, at least I'm not the only one that can't talk tonight.
No. We
think-
mess up on our words a lot.
I think it's some kind of.
Interference?
I do that all
No.
the time. The messing up on the words.
Yeah, I think it's just a franchise that's in like Tulsa or something. I don't know. Maybe.
The franchise.
You pulled the wool over my eyes.
Franchise.
Franchise.
Yeah, you got any ranch.
You got any ranch? That franchise ranch.
So anyway, we're coming up on 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute or
Well-
1 hour?
That's
an inside
it's
joke.
inside joke.
I thought you listened to the show.
Oh, busted.
So
Shade thrown.
the first couple of weeks where I was doing a show, I messed up on going like saying 59 minutes, and I said we're 59 seconds or something. Or no, I said 1 minute and 16 seconds. It's 1 hour and 16 minutes, and I said it wrong. And they go 1 minute, man. That was like a fast minute. So
No, it's a long minute.
It's a long minute, yeah.
It's like Sebastian kept asking me because he wanted to play with his water guns. It's like, it's not time yet. And it's like, well, make it. And it's like, I can't. It's like, make it. I'm like, I can't speed up time. Well, do it anyway. Make time. I'm like, I
yeah,
can't.
he was really into those guns, those water guns.
But he just wants a little one. And Carter wants the big one because he's a big boy. He has the big water gun.
Because he ate his vegetables this week.
Yeah, which was a raspberry and an
Apple.
apple.
Yep.
Well,
Nice vegetable.
He's going to grow big and strong now.
And it was because it was his birthday. He's like, am I bigger?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I bigger?
Yep, you can drive now, buddy. Here you go.
Here you go, buddy. Here's the application.
Here's an application.
Well,
I do tell him all the time. He's like, I want that. And I'm like, well, you got to get a job. And it's like, oh, yeah.
I want to wish Bigfoot Club a happy podcast season.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And that
You're not-
the
you're not-
followers
We got cake
grow.
this time.
Yeah, we got cake too.
Yay.
Yeah, cake. Yeah. So any of you listeners out there, if you want cake,
Celebrate.
go get some cake.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're not
always
giving you any
good
of ours.
to
No.
do something you love with people you love.
Yeah.
And
I agree. Because I
great
was.
hobby, more than a hobby now for Robert.
I like to say
But-
it, doing podcasts like this, it's very therapeutic.
It is very therapeutic. Because right now I'm doing Bigfoot Club. Couldn't be happier. I think we have like a really good crew on Bigfoot Club, and I can honestly say that and not be concerned. so
You live and you learn.
yeah.
And then
So
get loves, right?
so yeah, we've we've gone through a pretty good roster. So
Yeah.
so
There were some very interesting ones from the past seasons. And
Yeah.
There's very, very questionable ones.
I
Yeah.
don't
would say.
feel like I need to be critical anymore. I think y'all have got it down pat.
yeah.
I mean,
know the
that's
first
normal.
things that in the beginning, probably everybody goes through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, sounds like you got it.
She's going to be critical whenever I do my gaming podcast, probably.
Yeah.
When is
Can you-
this happening?
Can you not do games? I don't know. Whenever I
Isn't
get
that
my
just Twitch though?
yeah, it's. I want to do Twitch, but I
Who
want.
do you have a co-host you're gonna do it with? Or?
I haven't really found anybody that's. You're reliable, but
Yeah.
I would have to explain the games to you and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be actually kind of interesting, showing like someone like the
Yeah.
new school games and stuff. Like, well, how would you play this? Or
Yeah.
what's going on? So,
Yeah.
Just let the babies do it.
or that too. You have the babies on there too. Yeah.
I think
You can
that
see
If you're
me how
allowed, I don't know if you
frustrating
can
I-
have
I get.
kids on Twitch.
there should be a kid podcast.
Ricardo, jump over there. Ricardo, no, stop going in the
Yeah.
the water.
So they have just started playing video games, and it's adorable. And yes, they go in the water all the time, or they throw Woody across the prairie,
or they use a fire extinguisher to keep flying straight up.
Flying straight up. And I'm all like, what? There's like fascinating things like a tornado. Like, ooh, you can go into the tornado. No, fire extinguisher. Let's go to fire extinguisher.
It's almost like the water ski. No, not water skiing. It's the where the jetpacks are under you, and you go up in the air.
Yeah. It's
almost, what I'm talking
it's
about.
almost like that, yeah. So.
I had a lot of friends concerned about me. Like, they were saying, like, hey, messaging me on Xbox Live, like, you went back to a 360? What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm all like, nothing's going on. My kids I gave my 360 to my kids, and they're playing.
Which is a big thing because Steven babies his consoles.
I'd like
that was going to collect dust for 30 more years.
I'd like to have like a man cave and have a video games like history, like all the stuff that I had.
Nothing wrong with that.
Did you get like a GameCube and like original Nintendo?
Yeah, I want to get all that.
I need a 64 that dear to my heart.
That's the shit that I can play, like left, right stuff. Like I can only play Mortal Kombat on new consoles because it's still pretty much left, right.
I'm so far behind on gaming now. So I think the last game I played was God of War 2. I think.
Yeah.
I think you're past it.
No,
occasionally, but I don't know if you would still like it.
Like whenever I wasn't playing the PS3, I gave it to Robert whenever it was working, and he was actually playing like God of War. God of War, I think you beat the first God of War. And you were getting on the second one. I was like, oh shit, he's actually doing it. And then I think life happened.
Yeah, life happened.
Wrestling,
comic books,
Captain Insano.
Yeah.
Shows no moisty. That's
shows
what
no
I think of every time I see him.
Yeah, no moisty.
I'm like, I wonder how much people say that too.
How old are you, kid? 8, 9? I'm 42 years old.
I used to watch that movie with my grandma because she's from Louisiana and she thought it was hilarious.
That guy's still a virgin. Oh, he starts laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Contact Vince McMahon and be like, hey, I'm really great at this of watching all wrestling. Yeah. You should pay me.
Pay me to watch it.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much wrestling. I would say this. Earl does a really good job because he's like just as equal as enthusiastic about wrestling than I am. He sees stuff that I don't see, and I love it. And he's talking to him about wrestling just makes my day because like we get excited about the same things.
Yeah. Where does this person live?
He's in Tulsa. He's in Tulsa. He was in Q&A whenever I was working there, so he was a Q&A coach for the longest time. And
did you see him when you were up there?
Yeah. We actually did a show.
Earl the Pearl, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but Carl Urban's Dredd is better than Sylvester Stallone's Judge Dredd.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he was arguing with me on that.
Yeah,
people don't understand.
Sylvester Stallone was better, and I was like, no. I am the law. I am the law.
Carl Urban's is a daddy, though.
Yeah.
I love Carl Urban, though.
I was talking about how, like, I was texting with one of my friends about how I live in, I don't know why because that. But we were talking about Lord of the Rings shit, and I was like, I live in Rohan because of all the fucking horses. Like, that's our symbol, and everything is. It's like I live in the Rohan of DFW, and I'm like, that's good because that's where Carl Urban is.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's where I would live.
He's on my man crush list.
It's a good one.
Yeah, he's like,
I've liked him since he was on Xena.
Dang,
he was on Xena.
He played
3
different characters in that universe.
He was
Caesar, he was Cupid, and he was like a caveman.
Oh, a caveman. Oh.
Duh, Steven, didn't you know?
Yeah.
No.
Man,
I forgot about it.
Yeah, on the episode
I was too busy looking at Xena.
that had Selma Blair in it.
Yeah.
Selma Blair.
Yeah.
Oh, well, for the invisible cunt.
There's only one Blair that you like.
Dang, dude, you got jacked.
Just saying.
You got jacked, dude. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I got jacked.
So stinky, like slime.
So funny.
How are your vodka bears?
Delicious.
So.
It's honestly kind of like eating hairspray.
Yeah. Yep.
White Rain.
Do you want to try one, Steven?
Sorry.
Was it on yours too?
That scare you?
Or just
Scared the shit out of me.
Too loud?
Yes.
I'm just not a
Who is
jumpy,
it?
sensitive bitch. I don't know.
Oh, well, thanks. Because I thought the kids were like right here. I was like, oh,
It was Leonard.
Yeah.
God.
That's what I named the ghost. His name is Leonard.
Leonard Skinnerd.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think we got enough material now.
Yeah.
You
do
think?
we though?
Yeah,
Do
think?
we?
Yeah.
I think this really made up for.
So, I think we could end the show now.
Okay.
So,
I think it. Yeah. Well,
so everybody's
So good night, everybody.
good night.
Good night, world.
good night and
Good
good
luck.
luck.
Oh Lord.